Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Highline Sports live stream. My name is Theo Yatcher. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And boy, oh boy, it's the U18 AA Provincials in beautiful Waterford, Nova Scotia in Cape Breton. Folks, to start things off hot here, we got the Strait Richmond Pirates against the host, the new Waterford Sharks. Couldn't have asked for a better start. And this was, I'm sure you guys saw the great introduction that the new Waterford Sharks had. Great hospitality already in beautiful New Waterford. So, in between the pipes for Strait Richmond Pirates, it's going to be number 31, Avery LeBlanc. And for the New Waterford Sharks, number 29, that is going to be Reed Mayich. So, Theo Yatcher with Highline Sports, U18 AA Provincials in New Waterford starts now. As Mayich sends that one up on the strong side there for the Sharks. Try to get that one in deep, but now Strait Richmond starting things off. That one gets turned over. Here's a chance now. Number 71 there was Cameron, but he lost that one. Julian Canova on the forecheck. He tried to lay the body. Now Burns trying to come up ice here. Now for the Richmond Pirates. That one gets coughed up. Now good start here from the Sharks. Has a whole lot of butts in the seats here in the beautiful New Waterford Arena. But now Taylor tries to send that one up ice, and they do. Here come the Pirates back the other way, trying to open up the scoring here. Nice little move here. That was from number 8, Owen Burns, but that one gets broken up. Good defensive play there from the Sharks early on. Now we're going to see our first penalty of this one. So, power play. It's going to be against the New Waterford Sharks here. It's going to be a tripping call. So Strait Richmond Pirates on the power play. Just a couple minutes in here. So huge chance for the Richmond Pirates to open up the score and take the draw now. It's going to be number 16, Jacob Marner for the Richmond Pirates. Shot on. That one gets blocked. Now gets back to the point there. Sending it in deep there was Hammett. Hammett tried to play it in deep there, but it's going to be sent all the way down the ice. So good start to the kill there for New Waterford. Here is Roman Johnson. Roman Johnson going to come around his net. He hits the brakes and waits for a trailer. Here comes the speedy assistant captain. That's going to be number 16 is Jacob Marner. He walks in, try to get a shot off. That one gets broken up. Now New Waterford has a chance to clear, and they do. 1:25 left to go in the man advantage here for the Pirates. Hammett now looks for his options, tries to play that one up ice, but that one gets coughed up, and that's going to be sent right back in deep. That dump in there was from number 91 was Ashton Pastruck. Now here is Gracie, number 40. Here's a chance out for Jack Gracie. He drops that one back. Here's a shot on. Nice save, rebound chance, scores! The Strait Richmond Pirates open up the scoring here in New Waterford. That goal is going to come from number 7, Dennis Hammett, the defenseman. And you couldn't have asked for a better start for the visiting squad, the Strait Richmond Pirates. It all started with a great chance from Jacob Marner. And Reed Mayich made a great initial stop, but a big juicy rebound in front that number 7 couldn't pass up. Dennis Hammett opens up the scoring here in New Waterford. As we are not even 2 minutes in. So face-off now is going to be on the left side of Mayich here. Ethan Nicholson going to take the draw here. He loses that one. Good win there from the Sharks. They try to send that one up ice. Good pinch there from the D-man Brown. Now a shot on. That one steered aside there by Mayich. Now Nolan McGillivray. He can't quite get that one out. Shot on. That one goes right back up to the point, but they're going to have to regroup the Pirates. Well, they almost coughed that one up. A nice pass there to see Mumbercat. Mumbercat lost that one at the blue line, so now Sharks try to come back the other way. That also gets coughed up there. Now Mumbercat make a nice little move. Now here's Nicholson. Nicholson with numbers. Nicholson driving wide right side. Nicholson, oh, off the post. Close chance there for Nicholson to get up too. Now the Pirates with some time in their own end. Here's Brown. Brown with some ice in front of him. Makes a nice pass up to his winger. That was LaRue. He coughed that one up. Now Mumbercat gets it right back. 2-on-2 here for the Pirates. Mumbercat, shot on. Nice pad save there from Majic. He steers that one aside. Now Sharks trying to come back the other way. That's going to be sent all the way down the ice. Now on the forecheck here is Baldwin. This line has been buzzing all season long from what I heard here from the coaches. Here's a shot on. That one just goes wide. That chance there was for number 71, Julian Canova. Good pressure here from the Sharks, but now it's out. Here's a chance now for Owen Burns. Sends that one up ice. That one gets coughed up there. Back in the neutral zone we go. Brown with a nice chip up. But now here is Pastuk. Pastuk now walks in. Shot on. Nice block there from Taylor. Now Sharks back up to the point. He fanned on that shot there. As now Pirates try to come back the other way. Mason McPherson on the forecheck against Ben Perry. Now Richmond Pirates send it in deep, right down low to Taylor. He tried to play that one in front, but it's going to be sent all the way down in the Richmond end. Aiden Weber on the forecheck now for the Sharks, but it gets passed up to Landry. Now Burns makes a nice dish up to Taylor with a shot block there from number 6 was Ben Perry. Now Richmond on the attack once again. Shot on. That one goes way wide. Burns tries to hold the blue line. He couldn't do so. Got hit there from the linesman as he was in the way a little bit. Now, as that was just offside or else Sharks would have broke free. As Connor Brown was looking up to the sky in disbelief. As he knew he would have been on a huge break if that wasn't called offside. So 10:41 now left to go in this first period. Face-off one there. Number 9. That is Seth Jordan. He tries to send that one up ice now. New Waterford trying to play it back in the Richmond end, but they have to regroup. Now here comes number 67 is Robichaud. Robichaud walks in. That one just goes way wide. Now Keating couldn't hold the blue line, but he's going to put it right back in the New Waterford end. Andrew Young, the captain for this New Waterford squad, sends that one out, but Keating puts it right back in as Majic comes out to play it. Andrew Young with some time again, rims it around the wall. Now it's going to go all the way down the ice. This could be a potential icing against the Sharks, and it will be. So 9:54 now left to go in this first period. Theo Yatcher with High Button Sports. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. Truly does mean a whole lot to us, that is for sure. New Waterford, Cape Breton for the U18 AA Provincials as the Strait Richmond Pirates have a 1-0 lead over the hosts so far. As Landry is going to have to pick this one up. Blake Landry, he hits the brakes, makes a nice little move to create some space. The assistant captain dishes it to his D partner. Now back to Hammett, the lone goal scorer here for the Richmond Pirates. Gracie sends that one up ice. Linesman says no icing. Landry on the forecheck. He tries to get to it first, doesn't connect with his stick, so that's going to be sent all the way down the ice. Richmond going to have to pick this one up. Now, nice dish up to see the assistant captain, number 53 now. Number 53, speedy forward, Jake Bona. Try to send that one up to the point. That one gets coughed up. Now Canova chips that one up the wall. Big hit there in front of the New Waterford bench. Now New Waterford regroups in their own end, but good forecheck here from Bona. Bona now, he hits the brakes, waits for a trailer, makes a nice pass, shot on, nice stick save there from no other than Reed Majic as he is staying hot here early in this first period as there is almost a pizza up the middle there, and that's going to be sent all the way down the ice, and this is going to be another icing against New Waterford here. So Bona getting a lot of good looks here for the Pirates, trying to get up to here as the shots on goal are 11-0 right now in favor of the Pirates. Ethan Nicholson going to take the draw here for the Pirates. Tries to win it forward, but New Waterford was ready for that one. They rimmed that one around the wall. Doesn't go out, kept in there. But now New Waterford sends that one across ice. Nice little play here from number 91. Here is Ashton Patstock. He hits the side of the net. Tries to play that one in front, doesn't go. Now Patstock gets it back in the corner. Try to play it in front. Here's a chance, but couldn't quite get it. His backhand off was number 8, Owen Burns. Or excuse me, that was number 8, Baldwin. Now Brown with some time in his own end for the Richmond Pirates. Rooms it around the wall to see the winger, LaRue. LaRue almost coughs that one up, but it connects with Nicholson. Nicholson getting pressure there on the back of Patstock. Now shot on. That one gets steered aside there by Majic. Now big battle here on the right side of him. As New Waterford panics, tries to get that one out desperately, but it's going to be delayed offside, so Strait Richmond trying to tie up here, but cradled here by Patstock. That almost got coughed up there. Close chance for Richmond to go on a break. Now Sharks play that one off the boards and all the way down. Here is Landry. Landry, he gets pinched as it was in his feet, didn't quite see it, so Thomas puts it right back in there for the Sharks. Seth Jordan also on the forecheck, but now it's going to go way back in front of the New Waterford bench. As that one gets picked off. Here's a chance now for the Pirates. Taylor still with it, cycling it down low, rims it around, but Sharks are there first. They chip that one high and out. Not enough for icing. Here is Mariner. Mariner tries to play that to Brown, but that one didn't connect. Now New Waterford wanted a penalty against Landry there. Thought that was interference. Didn't get it. 6:30 left to go in this first period, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 Pirates lead. Now, big hit there in the corner. Now out. Here's a chance now for the Sharks the other way. Can they tie things up? Here's a chance in front. Good defensive play there from Richmond to steer him aside. Now, and the big crushing hit there on Taylor, but he dishes that one up on the left side. Shot on. That one gets blocked. Now coming back the other way. Here is Canova. One-on-one chance now. Tries to find a trailer. Nice little move, but he gets tripped up. Wanted a call, didn't get one. Nice little move there from Canova as he walks in. Try to walk right in front of LeBlanc there. But that hits the side of the net. It gets stuck behind the net, so ref's going to blow it dead here. Wow, what a sequence of events there from number 71, Julian Canova, as he's been all over the ice so far in this first period. So face-off now going to be on the right side of Avery LeBlanc. Face-off going to be sent all the way down the ice. So coming to collect it now is number 73, Carson McCavish. Chips that one up on the strong side. Gets broken up there by Bona. Bona plays that up to Landry. Heads up as Guinness almost laid big hit there. And right behind us, they're going to call a penalty. So it's going to be a power play. This time for the Sharks, so in the box, it's going to be number 53, Jake Bona, for interference. It's like I said, the play was a little behind us. I don't think you guys had a good view of that, but either way, Sharks on the power play for the first time this morning. Face-off one there from the Sharks cleanly, but couldn't cradle that one. Was the captain coming way back in his own end. Sends that up to McTavish. McTavish finds the centerman. Back up on the left side to the assistant captain was number 14 there. It was Aiden Weber. Weber tries to send that one in front, but no one could bang that one home. Landry on his knees tries to get that one out. Couldn't do so. Aiden Weber pass up to the point. Point shot there. That one just goes wide. Andrew Rung with that shot, the captain. Now another chance in front. LeBlanc has a hard time covering that one up, but now Strait Richmond sends that one high and out as that one hit the stanchion, the ceiling. So whistle's going to be inside still. 4:51 now left to go in this first period. 1:22 left to go in the man advantage. Face-off now going to be on the left side of Avery LeBlanc. Taking the draw for New Waterford, number 77 is Cale Baker. As he got tied up there in the draw, but it's now out. So Young's going to have to regroup in his own end. Young plays that one off the glass, but that one gets coughed up right to Landry. Landry makes a nice little move, but even better defensive play there from Young. He made a nice poke check there. Now New Waterford try to come back the other way. So they send that one in deep. Gracie now has a chance to clear. That one's blocked. Now here's a chance in front now for New Waterford, but good defensive play there from Richmond. Now Pastruck kind of panicked a little bit, but made a nice clean pass. Shot on, hits the side of the net. As the net is off, so we're going to get another whistle here. So that's twice now that the net has been called off here, so might need some new pegs here in New Waterford Arena. Face-off now going to be on the right side of LeBlanc. As Baker wins that draw right to McTavish on the point. McTavish, he walks down Main Street, walks in. Oh, nice save there. I believe LeBlanc saved that one with his shoulder. And I think he can keep this a 1-0 lead. 4:07 now left to go in this first period. Face-off going to be on the right side of LeBlanc, same spot as before. New line now out for the Sharks. Aiden Weber now going to take the draw for the boys in the green and black. As winger shot on, as he cut in right off the draw. That one gets saved there from LeBlanc. Now McTavish on the point. He gets getting pressure, tries to keep it in. Nicholson with a good defensive play, now out. So 25 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for the Sharks. Strait Richmond wins that battle here in the corner. Big hit right in front of the net there from the centerman was Aiden Weber. Richmond plays it right back in. Now 8 seconds left to go in the power play here for the Sharks. Send that one up ice. As safely dumped in there by McLaughlin, or that was actually number 22, was Aiden McGilvery. Now Richmond with numbers coming back the other way. Here's a chance now. Number 18, Ethan Nicholson, walks in. Nice save there. Another chance in front. Nice save there from Myatt. Another nice save. Are you kidding me? What a nice save there from Reed Myatt. Back to back. Highlight reel stops. Now coming back the other ways. The Sharks, but they didn't hit the red line, so it's going to be an icing. Wow. Folks, you should replay that one. What a big time stop there from Reed Myatt. Nicholson had a wide open chance in front. Another winger couldn't quite see who it was with another shot, but Myatt with a big time stop early. In this one, 3:03 left to go in this first. Now Taylor with a nice pass, another pad save there from Myatt. See, steer that one aside. Now that one gets rimmed around the wall. Richmond plays that one in front, scores! What a shot there from no other than the centerman for this Richmond Pirates team. And that's going to be number 43, or actually the D-man, I should say, Gunnar Brown, as he picked that corner. What an absolute snipe there. Nothing Myatt could do there as it was above his glove. So short side snipe there from the D-man Brown as the Richmond Pirates quieting this crowd here with a 2-0 lead. So we are just down to 2:40 left to go in this first period as Jordan sends this one down and deep, so delayed offside against New Waterford, so Richmond with some time in their own end. Now here comes Burns with some speed. Owen Burns makes a nice little move. Burns still with it. Nice glove save there from Myatt as that's going to be sent all the way down the ice. Wow, what a nice little nifty move there from the winger, Burns. But Myatt making save after save here, trying to keep this a 2-0 lead. Face-off going to be on the right side of Myatt here. Face-off one there by Richmond. Taylor battling alongside was Cale Baker. Now that gets cycled down low. Now Brown, latest goal scorer. Good pinch there to keep that one in. Sends it down low to Burns. Burns got hit hard there behind the net. But now Brown coming up with it. Shot on. Nice save there from Myatt. 1:55 left to go in this first period. Shots are 16-2 in favor of the visiting squad, the Strait Richmond Pirates. Face-off now going to be on the right side of Reed Majic. As Bona try to get that one in front. That one gets steered aside. Now here is Baldwin. He coughed that one up. Landry with a good back check. He plays it up to Gracie. As it's in Gracie's feet, didn't quite see it. Now coming back and forth action here in the neutral zone, but now New Waterford with possession their own end. Now here to Baldwin. Baldwin coughs that one up. As pass struck on the forecheck now for New Waterford. Now Gracie. He plays that one off the glass. Sends it up to Bona. He couldn't quite get that one fully and deep, but New Waterford with possession. Here's Young. Try to play it to his deep partner. That one gets coughed up. Bona with a nice pass in front. Here's a chance. Oh, nice little tic-tac-toe action there, but Gracie couldn't finish the job. That one gets sent right back down low. Number 46 is Blake Landry. He's been all over the ice in this first period so far. Plays it up to the point. Now Keating trying to get a shot off. That one gets broken up there by Pastruk. 47 seconds now left to go in this first period, ladies and gentlemen. Now Gracie. Try to get a shot off, couldn't go. That's going to go off the boards, but now out. Now here's a chance now for New Waterford to make it within one. Nice save there from Avery LeBlanc. That shot there was from Seth Jordan, who's also been all over the ice in this first. Bona trying to come back the other way, but good back check there from New Waterford. Let's put that one back in the neutral zone. Now Bona gets it right back. 20 seconds now left to go. In this first, Bona on top of the slot. Now back up to the point with a big collision there at the blue line. Hopefully, Kavona is all good as he got up right away. It's the Provincials. He's doing everything he can to keep himself in the lineup. But now good back check there from Gracie, and that should do it for the first period. Wow, what a first period that was, especially for the Strait Richmond Pirates as they have a 2-0 lead here in beautiful New Waterford Arena. Today we actually Highline Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for second period action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back for second period action between the New Waterford Sharks and the Strait Richmond Pirates. As the Pirates in control right now, heading into this second period. Shots are 16-3 as they have a 2-0 lead. As New Waterford, the host, with a lot of butts in the seats here in New Waterford Arena, need to get something going for the fans here. As Nicholson gets it along the wall, he tries to play that one off the glass and does. Now here come the Pirates the other way as Johnson sends that one in. Majic comes out to play it. Scary chance there for the goaltender, but makes the play to his defenseman. Now Aiden Weber tries to get that one out, couldn't do so. Shot on, that one goes way wide as it hit the hospitality suite window there in the warm room. So I'm sure they're getting a couple laughs out of that one. So face off. It's going to be on the left side here of Majic. LaRue is going to take the draw for the Pirates against Jordan. Jordan wins that one for the Sharks. He tries to send that one to his defenseman and send it down the ice, but it's going to be an icing call as they try to have a set play right off the draw there. Face off, same spot as before. Same lines out as well. LaRue against Weber. As Weber loses that draw, shot right off. As that one's a nice pad save there from Majic, as that's going to be sent right back in deep thanks to the Pirates defenseman Johnson. But Johnson kind of try to keep that one in, but it's going to be sent all the way down the ice and for another icing. A lot of icings here for the Sharks squad, as just shows you the great forecheck this Pirates team has as they won a couple tournaments so far. I interviewed one of the captains of this Strait Richmond Pirates team, Burns, as he's having a great year. He said, we're like a family out there, and it just proves what a year they're having, so close and having such a successful season. Here's a chance all alone in front. Nice block there as Taylor was all alone in the slot. That block there was from Ben Perry, but now coming back the other way. Here come the Sharks, as that's going to be sent all the way down the ice. Is Johnson now. Tries to send that one up ice. Kept in there by Young. Now, good pressure here and great forecheck from this Sharks line. Here's a shot now from Johnson with a blast. Nice save. Another chance in front. Nice save there from Avery LeBlanc. One of his best stops of the afternoon. Back-to-back stops on Ashton Patsuk, as Ashton Patsuk has been all over the ice, especially in the O-zone, getting a lot of good looks, just can't quite beat Avery LeBlanc just yet. So face-off is now going to be outside, as the New Waterford Sharks coach arguing about that, thinking it should be inside, but I think there's too much pushing and shoving, so ref took this one outside. So Burns couldn't find that one as it was in his feet, so Young plays it right back in. Richmond with some time. Taylor dishes it back right to his defenseman, but getting pressured there by Patsuk. Now here comes Taylor the other way. He sends it in deep, tries to collect his own dump in, and does. Getting pressured there by Ben Perry, and there's going to be a tripping call against the Richmond Pirates. And that's going to be against the assistant captain, Liam Taylor. So he's going to go in the box for two. Not a penalty you want to take, especially in the O-zone. So a huge chance now for the Sharks to make it within one. 12:58 left to go now in this second period, Face-off now going to be on the right side of LeBlanc. Weber going to take the draw for the Sharks as he sets things up cleanly right to Young. On the point, shot on. That one goes way wide and out of play. As the glass here in New Waterford Arena, a little low here, so pretty easy to chuck pucks out of play, that is for sure. Face-off now on the left side of LeBlanc. Weber cuts in. Here's a shot on. Nice save, rebound chance. Nice save there from LeBlanc, as he's one of the biggest goalies here in the provincials, as he pretty much blocks the whole net. Kind of like a Vasilevsky type. Great reason why the Pirates are so successful. They have two great goalies. Indigo Martinez as well. Another stellar goaltender for this Pirates squad. 12:38 now left to go in this second period. Face-off won there by the Pirates. Here's one of the goal scorers, Brown. Collects it in his own end. Getting pressured now there by Julian Canova. And Brown still battling for each other, but here comes Bona as he tries to send that one out. Kept in there by Young. 1:25 left to go in the man advantage, but here comes Bona out of nowhere. Bona, left side, breaks free, shot on. Nice save there from Majic. Already has a goal already. Jack Bona making himself known here in New Waterford. Face-off going to be on the right side of Majic. So Gracie's going to take the draw. As he loses that one right to Young down low. Young has putt stuck. Try to spring it to him. Nice pass, tape to tape, but just offside, says the linesman, as Julian Canova skate was just over the blue line. What a nice pass there from the captain, Young. Face-off now going to be outside the Richmond end. Shots are 17-6 as Sharks are starting to get some good looks on LeBlanc. 1:07 left to go in the man advantage here for the boys in the black and green. Probably the best jerseys there is here in the provincial. There's a lot of nice jerseys, honestly, in this tournament. But I think New Waterford takes the cake as Keating sends that one down the ice. Young's going to have to come and collect it. 47 seconds now left to go in the man advantage. That one gets taken away there by McPherson, but Young with a good redemption gets it right back. The captain walks in, makes a nice pass up to Canova. Canova shot it all off the bar. What a shot there from Canova to make it within one. Couldn't do so. Another shot on from LeBlanc. Nice save there from LeBlanc. That shot came from Weber. Now, Pat Stuck sends that up to the point, but he fed on that one. Was number 96, Trace McIsaac. Now back out. Young's going to have to collect that one. He gets it right back, tries to hit the red and sends it in deep. 12 seconds now left to go in the power play here for the Sharks. Now Young tries to keep that one in and does. Or excuse me, this is Pat Stuck. Pat Stuck with a shot. Nice pad save there from McIsaac. So back to even strength we go as Liam Taylor back out there. Great kill there from the Pirates as that one's sent all the way down the ice. As Nicholson tried to break free after he came right off the bench, but Baldwin plays it right back to number 67. Here is Alex Robichaud. Robichaud, he turned that one over. Now McTavish is going to have to come and collect it. As looks like there's going to be a penalty. It looks like both of them are going to go. So Mason McPherson for the Pirates and number 67, Alex Robichaud, both going to the box. There's some pushing and shoving behind us here. So looks like it's still going to stay 5-on-5. We'll see what the ref says here. So it looks like, so it looks like it's going to be 5-on-5 still here. Baker against Burns now as they have a dance party, but Baker wins that one, but fell over was the D-man here for the Sharks. That one was almost a huge opportunity for the Richmond Pirates to get up 3. But now Gavin Landry gets it right back along the hash marks. Try to play that one in front, doesn't go. Now that one gets sent right on Majic there, and he covers that one up. So face-off's still going to stay in the New Waterford end here as the shots are now 17-7. 10:06 remaining here in the second. There will be a flood after this period expires. As that one gets broken up. Baker tries to spring the winger there, but it gets right to Patsuck. Patsuck on LeBlanc. Nice blocker save there. Now Patsuck gets it back in the corner. Try to play that one on net, but Richmond trying to play that one high and out. Couldn't do so. Now they finally do as McTavish coughed that one up to Landry. So there's a big collision there on the right side of Majic there, but now Sharks send that up to Pat Stuck. Pat Stuck now. He gets that one deep as he takes a hit. Now Baldwin tries to play that up to Pat Stuck, and there's going to be a tripping call. This time it's going to be against the Sharks as there's a big collision after the whistle, but still not touched up there by the Sharks. Burns, shot on, scores! 3-0, straight Richmond Pirates lead. As all McTavish had to do was touch the puck, but he decided to throw the body, and it led up to a 2-on-1 with Burns seeing number 45 with an absolute blast is Kevin Landry. So the Pirates with a demanding 3-0 lead here in New Waterford. 9:07 now left to go in this second as the home squad, the Sharks, have dug themselves into a bigger hole here. So Pat Stuck had the initial penalty, wasn't touched up, and Richmond took a full advantage of that one, making it 3-0 here for the Pirates. So refs are having a discussion here if maybe the Sharks player touched it, but doesn't look like they'll disallow this goal. So back to center ice we go. 3-0 Pirates leads. 9:07 left to go. So that one gets sent up. Bona plays it in deep. Young's going to have to come and collect it here once again here for the Sharks. Off the glass. Bona keeps that one in, makes a nice little move. Now back up top to Gracie in the slot. Nice block. Rebound chance, scores! 22 seconds after the third goal, the Richmond Pirates get up 4. So, the assistant captain having himself an afternoon. Looks like it's going to be his second of the day, Kevin Landry. Or excuse me, not Kevin. And it's actually the other Landry. It was Blake Landry this time. So Landry's having themselves an afternoon here. So 4-0 Richmond Pirates lead against the home squad, New Waterford. But folks, lots of hockey left to be played, as the Sharks didn't hear no bell just yet. Sorry folks about the clock management there. Is 8:18 now left to go. Big battle here on the side of the net there. LeBlanc, but they're just going to cover this one up. And there's some pushing and shoving after the whistle, as things are starting to heat up here. So face-off is going to stay inside the Richmond Pirates end. So Jordan's going to take this draw for the Sharks. Loses that one, but try to keep that one in. Number 13, Alex Thomas, couldn't do so. But now back in deep, Thomas lays the body. Tries to get it right back now atop of the blue line as that shot gets on LeBlanc. And that's going to be covered up there by LeBlanc with 7:58 now left to go in this second period. All it takes is just one for New Waterford to get back in this one. Jordan's line's going to stay out there here. As Richmond try to get this one out. Good keep in there from Ben Perry. Now here's a shot on for Jordan. That hit a body in front. Now another shot on. That one hits the side of the net. Now Brown with some time. Already scored in this one. The D-man. He got that one poked away, but good support there from his D partner. Now New Waterford with some time in their own end. Here's Brown. Brown sends it up to Jordan, but good stick lift there from LaRue as they come back the other way. Here is Nicholson. Nicholson making a nice little move around Perry. Nicholson still with it. Try to play that one in front, but no one could bang that one home. Now here is Brown. Gets hit there in the corner. Now it rims around the wall as that one gets coughed up. Brown walks in. Brown still with it. Nicholson helping him out. No, now Brown with a nice save there from Majic, though, in front as he solved that one. Reed Majic making some big time stops. The score would be a little worse without him, that is for sure. As he is keeping the boys in this one. Shots are 19-9 in favor of the Pirates. Face-off one there by the Sharks. They rim that one around the wall. Now a nice little move here from Taylor. Can he get another one? So that one jumps out of the blue, so they're going to have to come and collect it. Here it was number 11 who coughed that one up, was Matheson. As now Jordan tries to play that one in front as he got hooked. No call. Now that one gets turned over, so Pirates try to come back the other way. Here is Kevin Landry as he gets tripped up. No call as the Sharks come back the other way. Here's Baker. Tries to play that one backdoor, but couldn't quite find number 8, Brody Baldwin. Now Richmond. You can tell playing a little conservative now with a demanding 4-0 lead. Just playing simple hockey, getting pucks in deep. But that one is coughed up there as Pat Stuck sends it in the Richmond end. Caleb Matheson rims that one around the wall. But now here comes the captain. Burns got that one stick poke there by the other captain, Young, as he sends that one all the way down the ice. And this is going to be an icing call against the Sharks here. 5:48 now left to go in this second period. Face-off now going to be on the right side of Majic. So Blake Landry going to take the draw here for the Pirates. As Handy sends that one in deep. Dennis Hammett tries to keep it in. Already scored in this one. A lot of D being aggressive in this game. Love to join the attack, as you can tell. 2 D man scoring already as Brown. Now Hammett has it. Hammett make a nice little move around the net now. Hammett trying to look for his options. Nice pass in front. Another chance. A nice pad save there from Majic. Now Hammett gets it right back. He walks down Main Street. Shot on. Scores. His second of the day. Number 7, Dennis Hammett. Have yourself an afternoon, gentlemen. 5-0. Strait Richmond Pirates lead. As there is 5:12 now left to go in this one. Hammett with a great individual effort started behind the net of Majic, walked in, made a nice little move, and New Waterford made him walk down Main Street with ease. But now Landry, can they get another one? Landry, try to play that one in front. Is that in? Yes, it is. What a nice feed there from Landry. And the Strait Richmond Pirates are up 6 here. Wow, what a nice dish to see number 40, Jack Gracie. And he made no mistake, as everybody in this whole rink didn't know if that went across the line or not, but the ref signaled a goal. And the Richmond Pirates with a huge 6-0 lead in their first game here in the U18, AA Provincials. Couldn't have asked for a better start to this tournament for the boys in the white and maroon. Face-off one there by the Sharks. They rim that one around the wall to Julian Canova. As that one gets sent all the way down the ice. Not enough for icing, says the linesman. So rimming that one around the wall. There is Johnson. Rowan Johnson gets it right back behind his own net. Now Richmond send that one out. Nice outlet there, but got picked off. So now here's Hammett. He's on hat trick watch as a D-man. Hammett, nice pass in front, but even better poke check there from Aiden Weber to come back the other way. Now McGilvery coughed that one up. So now here comes Johnson, the D-man. Johnson make a nice little dipsy-do move, but couldn't quite get around. Alex Robichaud, good defensive play there from 67. Oh, big battle here behind the net. Nice little reverse hit from Johnson. He cycles it down low. 3:55 now left to go. Landry keeps it in. Nice safe play to keep this forecheck alive here for the Pirates. As Rowan Johnson coughed that one up. So now here's McGilvery the other way. McGilvery getting pressured there by the last forward. There is Gracie. So he sends that one back to his D-man Perry. Now his D partner, Robichaud. Robichaud with some time. Try to play a cross-ice pass there to Baldwin, but that's going to be sent all the way down the ice with 3:24 now left to go in this second period. 6-0 Pirates lead here. Both Cape Breton teams facing off in the first game here in the U18 AA Provincials. As Young rims it around the wall. Baldwin couldn't quite get there in time. Brown now with possession. Brown hits the brakes, tries to play that one up ice to his winger, but it's going to be sent right back down low in the Pirates' end. Nice quick up feed to see Bryson Mumbercat. Mumbercat couldn't quite get that one out. Good pressure here from the Sharks. Here's a shot on. Nice save there from LeBlanc. Nice chance there for Owen Burns to get on the board. As there's a big battle there on the side of the net of LeBlanc. Ref doesn't blow it dead. Now Pirates coming back the other way. Here is Burns. Burns. Nice little play. Or excuse me, that was actually number 18 was Ethan Nicholson. As there's a big collision there with Brown and Pat Stuck there. It looked like Pat Stuck got the worst of that one. So 2:54 left to go as the scorekeepers to our far side, I think, forgot to turn on the clock there, but all good. 2:54 now left to go in this second. As Pirates send that one right in deep as Liam Taylor now gets rimmed around to 45 was Kevin Landry. Now kept in there by Brown. Sends it to Burns. Burns, shot on. Nice pass there to see Landry, but just wide. Close chance there. Now, shot on from Taylor. That one hit the body of Jordan there. Gets rimmed around to closest side of us. Now, Mariner. Mariner walks in. Trying to play it to Taylor, but poor pass there, so they're going to have to come and collect it in their own end. Liam Taylor hits the brakes. Just wasting some time here. Liam Taylor coughed that one up and sent right back in deep thanks to Brown. Now Burns collects that one. Tries to play that one up ice to Liam Taylor. Nice chip play to Burns. Burns try to play that one to his trailer Landry, but he gets it right back. Burns look for his options. Plays it down low along that wall to Mariner. Mariner down low around the net. Mariner try to play that one in front. Good poke check there from Majic. Now back up top to Brown as that one's kept in there from the D-man. Brown still holding the blue line, but now out. Sharks do a good job sending that one down, but it's going to be an icing call. Just shows you the great forecheck here from this Pirates team all season long. Dog of the bone mentality. Very hard to play against this Richmond team. Face off now going to be on the right side of Majic. So it looks like we're all set here for another draw. O-zone here for the Pirates. Landry tries to win that back to Matheson, but Bona plays that one down low right to Landry. He's getting pressured there along the wall of Aiden Weber. Plays it to Bona. Bona try to play it back to Landry, but he couldn't quite get a stick on that one. Now back down low. McLaughlin couldn't quite get that one out. Kept in there by Landry. Matheson. Nice smart play. Sending it back down low to the assistant captain, Bona. Bona getting pressured there by McLaughlin. Bona cycling it down low to Landry. Landry trying to play it back to Bona, but he couldn't quite get all of that one as there's a big collision there in front of Majic. As it looks like Bona is all right. Now Richmond sending it right back in as Bona try to play it in the slot, but no one's home, so Matheson's going to have to regroup. Some tired legs out now for the Sharks as they need to change desperately as there's a big collision there. Looked like Canova got the worst of that one on the hit from Landry. 23 seconds now left to go in this one. Here come the Pirates the other way as they send it in deep. McLaughlin plays it along the strong side, kept in there by Bona. Bona walks in, oh, just wide. 10 seconds now left to go. Bona, he's been out there for a while, but wants another one here as he's getting pressured there by Carson McTavish. Nice battle here with the two big bodies. As McTavish won that one, but that will do it for the second period. Richmond with a 6-0 lead here heading into this third. Theo Yatra with Highline Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for third period action right after this Zamboni flood. Thanks, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back for third period action. My name is Theo Yatcher, Live on Sports. Thank you so much for sticking around as always. Strait Richmond Pirates have a demanding 6-0 lead heading into this third. But a little delay here. To our right, the Zamboni doors seems to have a little issue going on. So hopefully, or maybe it's just the ice on the back of Majic's end, but hopefully we get sorted here and start this third period. Strait Richmond Pirates D-man very much on the score sheet, to say the least. Brown has a goal and a couple assists. And number 7, Dennis Hammett, having 2 goals in this one. So he is on hat-trick watch. So you know the Richmond players are going to be looking to feed it to him in this third. And we are off and running here as Strait Richmond Pirates try to get a shot off. That one gets broken up. Now Canova, who's been all over the ice for the Sharks, gets that pass back, and he sends that one in deep. And now the Sharks go to work here. McLaughlin on the forecheck. Brown keeps that one in. Good stick there, and Taylor rims that one around the wall to Mumbercat. That one gets turned over, shot on. Nice blocker save there from LeBlanc. Now good shift here from the Sharks, but now coming back the other way. Here comes the Richmond Pirates on the back check now is number 73, Carson McCavish. Now a shot on from the side of the net. That one skyrockets to the stanchion there, so face-off's going to stay inside here. Face-off on the right side of Reed Majic, and you might think the score is due to Majic, but everybody knows he's one of the best goalies in this tournament. Majic having a big-time stop early in the second, in a couple highlight reel stops, So this score could be a lot worse if it weren't for Reed Majic in between the pipes. That is for certain. But now coming back the other way, Baldwin sends that one in deep. Brady Baldwin, great forward with the Sharks team. On the forecheck here, trying to keep that one in is Perry. Ben Perry puts it on net. And that one gets steered aside there by Brown. Now Burns tries to get that one back, but now here's a shot on. Nice save there from LeBlanc. Close chance there from Pastruck to get on the score sheet, but now Richmond Pirates have numbers. Burns walks in. Nice little pass here as he was on his knees. Oh, how did that one stay out? What a chance there for Burns to feed that one to his winger. I believe that was the assistant captain, Landry there, who got that pass from Burns. Wouldn't that have been something for the Pirates to get up 7 there? Face-off now going to be on the right side of Majic. Blake Landry going to take the draw as he wins that one back. Now Pastruck gets along the wall. He turns that one over. Keating sends it right back in. Majic plays it. Little miscommunication there from Majic and his D-man. Didn't know who was going to come and collect that one. Now back up to the point. Keating tries to hold the blue line but couldn't do so. So they're going to have to reverse back and send it deep. Now Young, captain for the Sharks team, makes a nice quick up pass there to see number 91, Pastruck. Shot on. Nice save there from LeBlanc. A nice defensive play from Richmond to steer him on the outside. Now a shot on tipped, and nice save there from LeBlanc. Last second reaction save there from the goaltender. Sharks getting a lot of good looks here early on in this third period. Now Bona, another dangerous forward here for the Pirates. Try to cut in, couldn't quite get a shot off. Now shot from the point there. Nice save there from Majic with the pad. Now that one's dumped right in on Bona there is Majic had a last second reaction save to that one. But now coming back the other way, here's Thomas with a shot on. That one goes way wide. Now a shot on net there. That one hits a body in front. Now Gracie. He gets that one out. Young plays it right back in on LeBlanc as he wants to play it. Smart play there from the goaltender. keep this play alive. Now Gracie gets it out, but Hillier sends that right back in. Keating. Isaac Keating plays that one off the glass. Now Richmond have numbers back the other way. Oh, couldn't quite receive that pass. It was Jack Gracie, or else he would have been on a break. As Sharks caught a lucky break there, or else they would have been up 7. Face off on the left side here of LeBlanc. Aiden Weber wins that one back to his D-man. Now that one gets played in the closest side of us here. Mumbercat versing back to his D-man, rims it around the wall. Could keep in there from McTavish or not. See, couldn't hold the blue line, but now here's a chance to back the other way is Ethan Nicholson. Gets steered aside. Good defensive play there from the D-man. Was McIsaac. Now a chance in front all alone. Nice pad save there from Majic. Now, here is Hammett. Remember, folks, he is on hat-trick watch. He tried to dish that one up ice. That one gets coughed up, and the Sharks play it back to his defenseman. Now, Canova lost that in his feet. Good defensive play there from Nicholson. Now, Pirates all organized in their own end, trying to get up the ice quick as Nicholson has some ice in front of him. Or this is Johnson, excuse me. Johnson, the assistant captain, just roofs that one upstairs. Now, McLaughlin tries to send that up to his winger, Canova, but gets broken up there by Johnson. Sharks trying to get something going here as they are down 6-0 with 10:30 now left to go. Pirates looking to get their first win here in the tournament. Now Johnson. As you can see, the Pirates just trying to waste as much time as possible. Play simple hockey out there, playing a little conservative. Not trying to get any dumb penalties, just trying to waste the clock here. As that's going to be sent all the way down the ice. This could be an icing here, and it will be. So 9:59 now left to go. In this third period, faceoff's going to be inside New Waterford end, right side of Reed Majic. As we were also talking about Reed Majic, how he's having a great season, but we also have to talk about Bailey Theron, his goalie partner, both goalies having an incredible year from what I've heard from the coaches. So congrats to both those two goalies. Big reason why New Waterford is having a great year. Face-off going to be on the left side of Majic now. Face-off won there by New Waterford. Now they get that one out. Here's a chance now for Pastruk. Pastruk getting a lot of good looks in this one. Just can't quite find the back of the net. Now Burns makes a nice little nifty pass up to McPherson. He tried to dish that up to his winger Taylor, but got broken up there by the last D-man here on the Sharks. Burns trying to find that puck. Big battle here in front of the Sharks bench. As McPherson sends that up to Burns. Burns has nobody with him. Burns trying to find a trailer. Makes a nice little in-between the legs move, but lost it last second there as it was in his feet. Now, back down low. Burns all alone in front there for a moment. And now Liam Taylor, the assistant captain, walks down. Makes a nice pass up the point. Now down low to Burns. Burns to Taylor. Nice save. Rebound chance, scores. A great initial save there from Reed Majic, but it just squeaked behind him. Burns to Liam Taylor, as he made no mistake, making this a 7-0 hockey game here for the Strait Richmond Pirates. As the Pirates, we keep mentioning, but their forecheck has been great in this game from pretty much everybody. And Burns won the battle along the wall, saw Taylor all alone in front. Majic did everything he could to make the first initial stop, but it just squeaked behind him. And now, New Waterford trying to get up the ice here. Landry coughed that one up, and now here is Alex Thomas in front. Oh, close chance there for Connor Brown to get on the score sheet, but that just goes wide. But now Strait Richmond trying to come back the other way, but Young with possession as he's going to come back in his own end. Young plays that one up ice. Now try to connect there with the centerman. Doesn't go. Jordan. Now up to Thomas. He sends it in deep. So whole new line now out for New Waterford. So fresh legs for the boys in the green and black. Strait Richmond trying to get up the ice quick here. That one gets coughed up. Good play here from Canova. Canova walks in. Make a nice little move, but he got blown up there by Bona. As Canova's head was partially down for a second. And Bona made no mistake knocking him down. But now Bona going defense to offense real quick. Making a nice little move here, but good stick there from the D-man for the Sharks. Still not out there. Kept in. Now back down low, Young. Plays that one along the wall, but good pinch there from Keating to keep this one in. Now, still battling for it. Now, McLaughlin gets it back along the wall. Try to connect with the centerman for an outlet pass, but that pass, a little too much hot sauce on that one, so it's going to be an icing call against New Waterford. Exactly 7 minutes left to go in this third period. Face-off going to be on the right side of Majic here. Ethan Nicholson going to take the draw here for the Pirates. So that face-off's won there by Nicholson. Helping him out at the draw was Bryson Mumbercat. Now couldn't quite hold the blue line. There was Brown, so now coming back the other way is Pastrok. He makes a nice little move, but good back check there from the two-time goal scorer in this one, number 7, Dennis Hemmett. Now Mumbercat gets it along the wall. He coughs that one up. Now, here's a chance for Brady Baldwin. Try to play that one backdoor. Doesn't connect. Now Pirates trying to come back the other way. Nice chip play here from Nicholson. 2-on-1 now here for the Pirates. Nicholson walks down. Shot on. Nice save there from Reed Majic as he solved that one. Face off now going to be on the left side of Majic. Nicholson's going to stay out there after that good chance from 18. Nice play there from Nicholson once again as he wins the draw forward. Got a shot off right off the bat. But Majic is there to cover that one up once again. Shots are 31-14 here in favor of the Pirates. Nicholson tried to win that one forward again. One gets tied up now. Here's a shot on. Nice pad save there from Majic. That shot came from number 14, Lucas Leroux. Leroux still along the wall, battling for it. Now it gets coughed up, but good help there from Mumbercat. Tried to keep it in, but couldn't do so. Now Hammett. Dennis Hammett hits the brakes, tries to find a trailer. Nice pass there to Mumbercat, but he couldn't quite get a shot off. Johnson is going to have to regroup in his own end. That one gets coughed up. Here's a chance now for the Sharks. Scores! New Waterford Sharks are on the board. Number 15, Connor Brown, making no mistake, beating Avery LeBlanc 5-hole after a turnover from the D-man, the assistant captain, Johnson. And Connor Brown making no mistake, making this a 7-1 hockey game now. What a goal there from Connor Brown. Calm, cool, and collected right in the slot, beating LeBlanc 5-hole. As you could hear from the crowd, New Waterford parents and fans are loving that goal from Mr. Brown. But now here's a chance in front for the Pirates as that puck squeaks out. So, unassisted. Goal on Brown. Goal is the other Brown there for Pirates. Took a tumble. Gets it up ice though. Now Sharks try to come back the other way. McPherson battling with Thomas. Right in front of us here As that one gets right up to Landry. Nice stick there to play that one out of harm's way. So Pirates going to play it back to his defenseman, Brown. Now Mariner. Mariner flips that one out. Sees LaRue. That one gets coughed up there by McLaughlin. Now Sharks trying to get up ice there. That one gets intercepted there by Brown. Now Landry. He got a stick on it, but McLaughlin takes care of it. Tries to send it across. That one is intercepted once again there by Burns. It looks like ping pong here in the neutral zone, going back and forth here pretty quickly. But now Strait Richmond trying to come back the other way. McPherson, he fanned on that shot. Now back down low. This is Kevin Landry cycling it down low to Burns. Burns getting hemmed along the boards there by Aiden Weber. Now Burns still battling for it. Now against Alex Robichaud. LaRue down low to Burns. Trying to fight Perry off. Makes a nice pass up to the point as the new Waterford stick was in the way. So this is going to be a penalty coming up against the Richmond Pirates for touching the stick there. You can't do that, folks. That's going to be touched up there finally from the Pirates player. So it's going to be an interference call. So in the box, it looks like it's going to be the captain, Burns. And look at this, folks. Look how good this looks. No one does it like the new Waterford Arena canteen, as that poutine looks pretty scrumptious there. Because you know what I'm doing after this game, getting some of that. Face-off going to be on the left side of LeBlanc here. Power play for the Sharks. Another chance to get on the board right off the draw. Nice save there from LeBlanc. Now, big battle, hemmed along the boards. Patzak plays it in front. Nice save there from Avery. Now another chance in front as Pirates having a hard time to clear. Kept in there by Patzak, but now just out. Young couldn't quite get there in time. Here is Young. Plays that one across to Patzak. Patzak getting pressured there by Bona, but Patzak comes up with it. Good strength there from number 91. Patzak walks in, shot on. Nice save there from LeBlanc. Now, big battle here on the right side. Bona tries to clear, passes it up to number 46 here is Blake Landry. He sends it in deep and goes to work here on the forecheck as Majic rims that one around the wall. Bona's the first one there to collect that one. Bona around the net. Bona just wasting as much time as possible with 2:43 left to go in this third period. 58 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for the boys in the black and green. Look at Bona go, wasting all kinds of time here. Great job there from 53. Sorry on the score sheet, but doing great work defensively as well to help this team get their first win here at the U18 AA Provincials. As Keating has a chance to clear, Bona tipped that one and sends in deep and goes right back in the forecheck. Here's Bona. Half a minute now left to go in the power play as he got hit in the corner. Helping him out now is Landry. He makes a nice little move. Landry, look at him go, still with it. Couldn't quite get a shot off. Nice little nifty move there from Blake Landry. Now, that's going to be a hand pass there against Sharks player. 1:59 left to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Strait Richmond Pirates making themselves known here in the U18 AA Provincials. Face-off one there by the Sharks. Try to send that one to Thomas there. Couldn't quite connect. That one's played off the glass. Thomas couldn't quite get that one fully deep. So now Pirates with all kinds of time. Now here to Hammett. Cross-ice pass. Good forecheck here from Brown there as he sends it in deep. Now the other Brown for Richmond sends it back to his D-man. Now Hammett collects that pass. Hammett try to play it up ice. No icing, says the linesman. Hammett, first one to it on the forecheck as a D-man. Now Burns helping him out now behind the net. Back to Hammett. Hammett plays that one in front. Good stick there from Brown to steer that one aside. Now New Waterford coming back the other way as they dump that one in. Go for a change. Richmond with possession. As we are down to 1 minute left to go in this third period. Nice little nifty moves here from Liam Taylor. Taylor tried to play that one in front. Went off a stick, now goes back in the corner. Now a chance in front for Liam Taylor in the slot. Good stick there from the Sharks player to break that one up, and they come back the other way. Here's a chance now for McLaughlin. Shot on just wide. Close chance there for number 22. That was actually Nolan McGilvery, not McLaughlin. Excuse me on that one. Now Gracie turns that one over. His D-man helping him out. Hammett plays that one cross ice to Burns. 22 seconds now left to go in this third period. Strait Richmond Pirates are going to get their first win here and the U18 AA Provincials. But Canova wants to get on the score sheet as well here for the Sharks as he takes a bump. 8 seconds now left to go as Avery LeBlanc is going to cover that one up. 8 seconds now left to go in this third. So face-off going to be on the left side here. Last chance for the Sharks to get another one here. But it looks like that will do it. The Strait Richmond Pirates will win this one. Last chance here to get another one. And nice save there from Majic. Keep this a 7-1 victory for the Richmond Pirates. What a game that was, folks. The crowd was unbelievable here in New Waterford, as I'm sure we'll see that all weekend long. Theo Yacher with High Bun Sports will keep the string going to hear the player of the games, but that's enough for me, folks. Have a great rest of your Friday. Thanks, guys. So number 8 for the New Waterford Sharks is going to be Brady Baldwin. Great forward for that Sharks team. Is all over the ice this afternoon. So the captain for the Strait Richmond Pirates, another number 8, Owen Burns, gets the player of the game. So congrats to both the number 8s there, and that will do it for the High Bud Strait.